I didn't just date him. I invested in him. So tell me, why my money was used to marry another woman.
I met Daniel at a time when my life was honestly falling apart. Nothing was working. My plans scattered. My money unstable. My peace non-existent. Then he came into my life, like calm after a storm. He listened. He understood. He stayed. At least that's what I thought. Every morning, I woke up to his messages. Good morning, my wife. Did you sleep well? Have you eaten? And at night, he wouldn't let me sleep without saying, I love you. You're my future. And slowly, I started believing him. I started seeing him in my tomorrow. I started planning a life that didn't even exist yet. And the craziest part? It felt real. We talked every single day, calls that lasted for hours, laughing over nothing, dreaming about everything. He told me about the house we would live in, the kind of wedding we would have, even the names of our future children. And me, I carried those dreams like they were already mine. He made me feel chosen, special, safe. And when someone gives you that kind of comfort, you don't question them. You trust them fully. And that was my first mistake. One night, everything changed. His voice was different, low, heavy, almost like he was about to cry. Baby, I don't usually ask for help. That sentence alone, it unlocked something in me. He said his business was failing, that everything he worked for was about to collapse. And then he said, you're the only one I can talk to, the only one I trust. Bestie, I didn't think. I felt. And when you feel too much, you stop thinking completely. He told me the amount he needed. It was not small. In fact, it was everything I had. My savings, my emergency fund, the money I promised myself I would never touch. But love will humble you. I told myself, this is my future husband. This is our future. So I sent it, all of it, with hope, with trust, with my whole heart attached to that transfer. At first, everything was normal, even sweeter, actually. He called more, checked on me more. Thank you, my love. You saved me. I'll never forget this. But slowly, things started changing. Not suddenly, not obviously, just small changes. Calls became shorter, messages became delayed. Then came the new favorite excuse. I'm busy, network is bad. I'll call you later, later. But later never came. And deep down, something didn't feel right. But I ignored it, because I didn't want to believe I could be wrong about him. There were signs, clear signs, but I explained them away, defended him, even to myself. He's just stressed. He's trying to fix things. He'll come back to normal. Because when you love someone, you become their lawyer. You defend them even when the evidence is right in front of you. I knew something was off, but I chose peace over truth. And that choice cost me everything. That day started like every other normal day. No warning, no sign. I was just scrolling through Facebook, laughing at random posts, until my fingers stopped. There it was. A wedding picture, beautiful decoration, people smiling, a groom in a clean suit. Something about him looked familiar, too familiar. I zoomed in. My heart started beating fast. I zoomed again, and everything inside me went silent. It was Daniel, my Daniel, standing beside another woman, holding her hand, smiling like nothing ever happened. Caption: finally married to the love of my life. I didn't breathe. I didn't move. I just stared at my screen, trying to understand how my entire life changed in 1 second. I called him immediately. Once, twice, 5 times. Blocked. I switched to WhatsApp. Blocked. I sent messages. No reply. That was when reality hit me. Hard. I didn't just lose money. I lost trust. I lost time. I lost a version of myself that believed in love so deeply. I cried. The kind of cry that comes from your soul. The kind that leaves you empty. I questioned everything. Was it all a lie? Did he ever love me? Was I just a plan? Days passed, then weeks. The pain didn't disappear overnight. It stayed. It sat with me. But one morning, I woke up differently. Not healed, but tired. Tired of being broken over someone who moved on like I never existed. So I made a decision, a hard one. One chose myself. I started learning, started working, started rebuilding my life from 0. Slowly, very slowly, I became stronger, not because I wanted to, but because I had no other choice. Almost a year later, I saw his name on my phone again. Daniel, he said, I made a mistake. I miss you. That marriage isn't working. I stared at the message, and for the first time, I felt nothing. No anger, no pain, no love, just peace. I smiled, closed the chat, and blocked him, because I finally understood something. Not every apology deserves a response, and not every door deserves to be opened again. I didn't lose him. He lost me. If you've ever been betrayed like this, type I choose Emmy in the comments, and be honest. If he comes back with money and apology, are you forgiving him or blocking him again?